everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be working on December daily for days 11 through 15. So we're just going to dive right in here. And for day 11, this one I didn't even have a real, story or, I call them days, but really none of this is by days. I mean, I didn't even need to number these, honestly. I just kind of like to number them because I, first of all, wanted to use my number stamps and, thought I could use some of the number stickers and stuff. Like, why not? But also, um, it kind of helps me to stay organized. I kind of leave a little, uh, like list open and I change it up as I go, but it does help me to like number my list and figure out what I'm going to be documenting. So I just went ahead and numbered it and I just think it's kind of fun. So I'm just doing that for the fun of it. But anyway, so for story number 11, I'm doing just kind of a little story about the dogs, and I just had a few pictures of them that I wanted to document, and I also wanted to do another sequin pocket. So even though I just talked through the whole beginning of doing that, basically, I used the little 2x2 page protectors from Citrus Twist, and I put sequins in the bottom of the page protector, and then I kind of did a little triangle effect and added sequins to the top just so that the sequins would not fall only to the bottom of the pocket and they would kind of like fill up the whole little square. So you'll just see me using a ruler to kind of get that straight edge to help me with my fuse tool. The fuse tool does come with like a little metal ruler, but I misplaced it, so I just grabbed my regular ruler, and that works just fine. So if you have a little straight edge of some type, it just kind of helps to keep you in line. But so the page besides that is really simple. I just added a couple pictures to each side, and then I'm adding a couple of these chipboard circle stickers to fill in the little blanks. And I didn't have a lot of pictures, so I just wanted to kind of make something fun and festive. And now we're just moving right along to the number portion. So, like I said, for day 11, I'm just kind of talking about the dog. So, I didn't have a lot of journaling, but I wanted to write maybe like a little sentence or so just so you would kind of get the idea of what I was documenting. So, I decided to punch a little circle, and it didn't matter that the bottom was off because I knew it would hang off the edge. So, I was trying to cover up this little kind of toy and stuff like that at the bottom of the page. So I just adhered my number 11 to my circle, and then I used one of these little circular tags. I cut it a little bit smaller, added some ribbon, added a little bit of journaling, and then I can kind of hide that journaling right underneath that number 11 circle. So I really like the way that turned out, and it was super easy because I could just fit about a sentence on there and it tucks right behind it. So I think I do add, yeah, a tiny word sticker, and I believe that's pretty much it for this one. So you'll see that it just tucks right behind the number 11, and it's kind of a cool little effect. So I like that one, and it was super easy to do. So then I'm going to move on to day number 12. So for story 12, I am documenting this Advent kind of calendar thing that I made for my husband Will. So I bought a bunch of vegan jerky, and I was just going to put it in a stocking, and then I thought, why not make it into an Advent? So I decided to do that. So the big picture is of all the jerky before I wrapped it, and he's getting one of those for like the 12 days of Christmas. So then I knew that I had this like extra spot on the back. So I just used the receipt from the jerky. I just put it in backwards for the video. And then I decided to just adhere down a couple of Instax pictures that I printed off on my camera. There were a couple of the outtakes from our Christmas card photos. And then I do use one of the small Tim Holtz paper clips, and I just add that right on top, and that's it for that one. So I do end up buying a second album. I just thought that it might be easier in the long run to have two. And so that was me showing you that. So for day 13, this one's really simple. I took a cute picture of our little record cabinet, and even though we're not really playing these records this year, I did get a cute picture of them. And so I'm adhering the photograph to these really cool, I'm not sure what they call them, but they're on the Citrus Twist website, and they're like these stickers of a it's like a plastic sticker that already has the holes punched. So then you don't have to punch holes in your actual picture or card or whatever it is that you're adhering into your book. So it's pretty cool. So I just added those to the side. I had already typed up my, this is for my playlist. It's my holiday playlist. So I typed up all of my songs previously on vellum. And then it's kind of cool because you can just put that right on top and read the playlist or flip it up and see the picture. And I just adhered it with washi, so it was super easy. So for the back, I just used a cute piece of pattern paper, and I add a little bit of ribbon at the bottom. And then this was a really cute card from the In a Creative Bubble printables that says adding this new ornament to my collection. So I decided to use that, and then I filled up all of these 2x2 squares with ornament photos just from years past. So they're just some of my favorite ornament photos that I have that look like our animals, or from a wedding ornament, a honeymoon ornament, just little ornaments that mean something to me. So I decided to just fill that in. So I thought that that was fun. And here I'm just adding a few little embellishments, a piece of washi, a little sticker, a little tiny word sticker, and then I'm actually going to fill in the rest of that ornament card a little later. So then I realized once again I forgot my number. So I add that, and then I forget my number for this page as well. So you'll see the number for this one in a little bit. But see how easy that is? So some of these pages can just be super simple. So here, this is our Christmas card for this year. So I just punched holes right in it, and I'm adding a little piece of ribbon to the side, um, just to give it a little pull tab and just a little bit of decorative element. So I just thought that I would add that over there. And then for this one, it does look kind of weird because that picture was a picture of all of my cards that were addressed and ready to go. So I didn't want to put some of the addresses were exposed. So I just covered it up with washi. So of course in real life, all that washi tape is not showing. So for this side, I thought that I would just cut out a lot of things out of 2x2 or into 2x2 squares, like little pieces of kind of like Mel and stuff that I've had over the season. So then I just filled in all the pockets, added a couple pieces of pattern paper, add some stickers, and I thought that was a cool little add-on. I've seen Allie Edwards do something similar to that in past videos. Okay, so now I'm just going to do my stamping, which you've seen many times, so I kind of just breeze right through that one, but I just adhere my numbers right onto the top of the page protector. I add one small embellishment, and I do add some ribbon down the side of the page protector. I've been enjoying that just to add a little something to it. So besides that, I mean, I pretty much wrapped this all up. So most of these were super simple, and I hope that you enjoyed them. I am going to give you a little real-time flip through in just a second. So here we go. Okay, guys, I thought that I would do a little closer video again and kind of flip through all of the pages that I did for this set of process videos. I think it might just be easier to kind of see everything come together. So we're going to start off with day 11. So for that day, I just kind of talked about the dogs really quick, and I just really had these photos of them and I wanted to use them. I like this action shot of Penny running here. I think it's like pretty cute if you can see that. So I wanted to use that. So for this page, I just did the full page photo, did a simple little hidden journaling inside this little pocket, and then I did some cute little shakers over here with all kinds of fun Christmas colored sequins, and then have a couple pictures of the puppies, left a couple of them see-through. And then when you flip to the other side, of course, the same thing over here, but I have a couple pictures of the wrapped advent. So for Will, this year I did the jerky advent. So here is a picture of some of them unwrapped with the big number 12. So, this was the most complicated page that I did. But as you could see from the process video, I mean, once you get used to the fuse tool, it's not that hard at all. And then for the closing, I just put the little jerky receipt back here. I just thought it was kind of interesting. And then this wouldn't be here, but it's covering up like my address. And then here I used one of the little Tim Holtz paper clips, the tiny paper clips, and I just have a couple funny little pictures under there, which I thought were cute. And then I'm just kind of holding them together with the paper clip. So then
This book isn't crazy chunky. I could definitely fit a little bit more, but I mean, it's getting there. And I have a lot of like ribbon and stuff on the sides. So I decided to go ahead and bite the bullet and get a second one. So these are really small. They're like the size of traveler's notebooks. So storage isn't an issue. So I just thought that I would go ahead and do a second one so that I don't have to worry about trying to fit the whole other half of the month in that album. I thought it would like hinder me quite a bit. So for day 13, I may add a few extra pictures in the front too. I'm trying to decide just for fun. I have a few like outtakes from our Christmas cards, so I very well may just kind of add some here. But for day 13, I did a picture of like our little record cabinet and a record player. And then this is just a piece of vellum that I cut out with our Christmas, some of our favorite Christmas songs on it. Just really simple, but I still think that it's like a fun page. Then for day 14. So for this one, I forgot to add my numbers again. So I just added it here. And I may change that. I'm trying to decide. But on this side, it's just a lot of pictures of some of my favorite ornaments. And then over here, actually, I ordered a new ornament for this year that hasn't come in yet. So my plan is to print off a little picture and maybe add a little label or something. So I'll definitely show y'all this once I get the ornament in the mail, and I'll kind of update you. So this one's really easy. It's a fun way to use these little 2x2s, and an easy way to add a lot of photos. Then over here, I thought this was kind of fun. So I wanted to document our Christmas card and mailing out the Christmas cards and all of that. So for the other side of the 2x2, I just did like little pieces of mail. So like this was some tea that I got from a friend. This was some cute packaging from something that I bought. This is a piece of a Christmas card. This came off the stamps from this year. Another little piece of the back of an envelope, and some of someone's of my aunt's form letter. And we get two of these because one goes to my parents and one goes to me, so I'll still get to keep one in my Project Life album. So that's kind of why I was okay with cutting up these cards. But I thought that that was really cute and easy. And then I just added one of our Christmas cards. I put a little bit of ribbon for fun there. And then here, once again, there's a lot of pieces of washi, and that's just covering up addresses. But this is just a picture of all of the cards that were ready to go with the big 15 on top. So that is it. So that's it for this one so far, and I'll be back at you soon with the next 5 days. And I just want to say thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. I'm so happy to have you here. I appreciate every single one of you so very much, more than I could ever say. And so if you are enjoying my videos, I would love it if you would give this thing a like. Please also subscribe if you haven't already. And I haven't mentioned it, but I do have an Instagram. So my Instagram handle is just the same as my channel, Leilani_scraps. And I would love it if you would follow me over there as well. So thank you so much for the support, guys. It means the world to me. I hope y'all are having a very happy holiday, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.